Chanukah Sameach. We all know that in Chanukah there were two miracles: the miracle of Neis Pach Hashemen in the Mikdash in the temple, and the miracle of the war, the victory against the Greeks. I think in another occasion I mentioned at length, and I'll just say briefly right now, I note that in Al Hanisim only the Milchama, only the military victory is mentioned. The Gemara talks only about the Neis Pach Hashemen. I suggested once the reason is because the military victory, which was recorded in Al Hanisim, at that time, written by Anshe Knesset HaGdolah, the miracle of Pach Hashemen wasn't a big deal. In the Mikdash there were many miracles. What they saw, the military victory, never before had a popular uprising been successful against a reigning power. That for them was an unbelievable victory. But by the time the Gemara rolls around, the Jewish people didn't have so many victories against the Greeks, against the Romans, and they decided that let's play Del Milchama after the destruction of the temple, another unsuccessful revolts against the Romans. They thought, let's play up a spiritual miracle which any Jew can identify with at any time, and only later on in history, because the Rebbeim talked about a more natural existence, or the returning to Eretz Yisrael. We can talk about the returning and the nitzchonot and the military victories B'ezras Hashem in the future. I say that briefly, but I really want to focus on these two miracles. There is a big difference between the Neis Pach Hashemen and the military victory. The Neis Pach Hashemen was very limited in its scope. Only the Kohanim saw it in the temple. But the military victory was evident to the entire people. Everybody saw and experienced and felt the military victory. The Neis Pach Hashemen is focused on the Mikdash, and the military victory is focused on the entire nation. The entire nation experienced. And these two miracles are connected. At the end of the day, the Mikdash is the center and the focus of the Jewish people. There are many ideas which revolve around this. Of course, the Tefillah of Shlomo Sefer Melachim, when he describes that the Mikdash should be the center for the Jewish people. Chazal speak that the lighting of the menorah signifies that Shekhinah, the divine presence, rests amongst the Jewish people. And of course, the temple is meant to be an inspiration to the people wherever we are. These two concepts of the Mikdash and of the people, the military victory that the people experience, and the Neis Pach Hashemen and the Mikdash, these two concepts of the Mikdash and the people, of course, meant to coexist. Some people separate the two and focus on one and not the other, but there is only one Chag Chanukah. And indeed, one might even find merit in the Chashmonaim. It's well known that the Ramban takes the Chashmonaim to task because they made themselves kings. And they are Kohanim, they should not be kings, they should remain where they were with their particular job. Lo Yisur Shevet Yehuda, only Shevet Yehuda are meant to be kings. And the Ramban takes them to task for that. But we may find some merit because the Kohanim, the Chashmonaim, felt the responsibility to take political and military and government responsibility for the Jewish people. They saw their task as beyond that of the temple. And that is something that they're trying to combine. And as I said, this concept of the purity of the temple and the unity of the Jewish people and the togetherness of people should go together. But as I mentioned, some people separate it. Some people focus too much on the Neis Pach Hashemen or the Shemen Zayitzach. I want to be holy, I want to be pure. And they disregard the status of the people. And some people are so focused on the people, they forget about the Mikdash and the temple and the Shemen Zayitzach, the pure olive oil, and the spirituality that the temple represents. If you wish, on Pesach we celebrate the existence, the bringing into existence of the Jewish people. As an Am, on Shavuos we celebrate the giving of the Torah, which gives essence and is the heart of the Jewish people. And the correct thing to do is Skras Omer, to combine the two. The people with what gives them the significance and their essence, which is the Torah. And I think that here, the message of Chanukah is that we have to combine the two. There is only one Chanukah. Woe betide us if we focus on ourselves, and we're going to learn more Gemara, and we're going to learn more Torah, which is Gavaldik, the Shemen Zayitzach, but disregard our responsibilities to the Jewish people. There are, as I mentioned, there are some people who do that, and some people are so focused on the people, they don't recognize and appreciate the significance of the Shemen Zayitzach. Our job as religious Zionists, as Jews who believe in supporting the Jewish people and learning Torah, is to ensure that each Chazak, and we combine the purity of the Mikdash with the responsibility and caring for the entire Jewish people. Chanukah Sameach.